Hey, hi everybody. Hi Sydney.
Hello.
Well, you seem to be happy camper today.
Yeah, we had in Oregon, it's big time spring already. And yesterday, especially, was super sunny and warm. And so I'm still riding on the high of beautiful weather.
Yeah. A couple days ago we got up to like 73, and the next day we
Whoa.
got up to 32. Right. Now today is 57. Tomorrow we're supposed to get back up in upper 60s and 70s again. So
Oh my
it's good.
gosh.
It's good weather to make everybody sick. All right.
Yeah.
Well, what a show we got today. And we're going to get right on it too because we have Jamie back. Everybody loves Jamie, and
Yes.
yeah, and she's got a new dog again. She always has a new dog. So
Yeah.
she has Irene, known as what's she known as? Phoebe Daisy May. Huh?
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
she's an older puppy, but she is still under a year and she is beautiful.
Yeah, and we have a video for her, and we'll bring Jamie up because we got her to get this done. Because what I'm seeing down below, we want everybody to see.
Yes, we do.
Hey, hi Jamie.
Hi.
New show, new dog, huh?
So
Okay,
we're
this is
not
not
saying
for adoption.
yeah, we're not saying double here.
This is the only way I can keep her in here, like she's laying on her.
Well, we can
And
tell
the
that
only way you can keep the peace by
yeah, but
letting you can hear
clearly
us. Yeah.
Irene
Whoa.
loves her
Okay.
friend.
Now everybody just be aware. This show is about dogs. There's a possibility you could hear some barking.
Yeah, because I think there's an Amazon driver coming up. So
Okay, so now we've got good reason to bark.
okay, yeah, okay. Go away, Lily Mae.
He's like the
Wow.
frame for the picture.
Giant head. Okay, go lay
I
down.
absolutely love this. Well, she can stay there. She wasn't
She,
blocking
she has like
Irene.
she loves pawing. Like she has a pretty strong peer paw. Like this is her best
Okay.
buddy. And so I have Mikey too, who's 10 months, who's her favorite. These two are
I love this.
you're not on the show. Go.
She says, but mom, mom.
Here, get up here. Come on, go. Yeah, you know what?
He
This
says,
girl,
but I'm very, oh, look at this.
she loves a she loves a belly rub.
Who's the photo bomber?
That's Lily Mae.
What was her GPRS name?
Frida.
Frida. I remember.
So yeah, so she was 2
Now she's
months.
going to lay right on top of Irene.
Yeah. They
This is amazing.
Phoebe goes into, I have 3 extra large crates. All 3 will be in one crate. The doors are open, of course, but they'll all just go in there. And I'm like, what do you guys do? They're just hanging out in there.
Puppy pile.
They like to, they share.
She is a great dog. Like I took her hiking. My son was in town last weekend. She does great. She has no leash reactivity, no resource guarding. She walks lovely on a leash. She just is like, she definitely has a bark. She definitely alerts, which
I hope so.
You can hear my other ones right now barking around.
How many dogs do you have there?
I have 7 of my own.
Plus your foster Phoebe, Irene.
Yes, and she is so great. She was adopted at 4 months. She was not crate trained. I crate trained her within 2 days. She loves it. She goes in there on her own. All my dogs do, actually, except for Mikey. He doesn't. He likes to go in and nap when Lily May's in her crate. So Mikey will go in there. She'll try to go in.
A heck of a crew there. There's no doubt about that.
Phoebe is such a great dog. I mean,
she's got 7 mentors.
Yes, and you know what? She gets along great with all of them, except for Gunner, who he was a return as well, and I just kept him when he was about a year. He turned a year when he came back to me because he was my original foster, but he was antagonizing her yesterday. He does that. He will for a minute. She didn't like that at all. He got in her face. She protects herself, but there was no fighting going on. It was just kind of a little tiff outside. And
you stayed out of it, didn't you?
Well, I clapped my hands just to get their attention. Okay. Gunner listens really well. He knows what he's doing. And so I'm just like, get in the house, because we were all outside. And you
redirected them back to you.
Yeah, but what's funny is Phoebe came in I'm going to say Irene. Irene came into the house and kind of followed him around like, hey, just making sure you're not going to do that again. But she gets along really well with the females, the males. Of course, because Lily May's really young and Mikey's really young, she's fast. She is super, super fast. She's lean, but she weighs like 95 pounds and you wouldn't know.
Wow.
Yeah, she doesn't look like it.
No, but she's really long.
She's a big girl.
She is a big girl for as young as she is. She's a big girl. She has you can, touch her feet. She's just a great dog. She was treated very well in her home. It was a sad, he cried when he dropped her off. They treated her really well. She's a great dog. I mean, this is the first time I usually foster really young puppies. She is just like, she's just easy. She's just easy. She's an easy dog,
So what would her new adoptive home look like?
Definitely a young, playful dog, because she runs. She's super agile. I probably shouldn't say this. So I had a new 6-foot cedar fence put in a week ago, and they couldn't finish one of the gates. So I had some temporary gates up. Mm-hmm. She squeezed through and she escaped.
Oh.
So she knows.
Where did she go?
Well, I have woods behind me. I think that's what she did, because I was out. I called Gretchen immediately, but she came. I had my garage door open. It was only about 10 minutes, because I go and check and I'm like, where'd she go? She's lean and she squeezed through, and they didn't finish the fence. So between my old fence and the new fence, there was a gap. She came right back. She just ran into my garage, and I've never had that happen.
So she escaped home to run to home.
Yeah, she was only gone not even 10 minutes, but it still was the longest 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, scary. Yeah.
Tracy's got a question, but she's not cat friendly.
So
Explain the cats
that's
to
the
us.
thing. So it's not that she wanted to hurt cats. She was pawing them, and that's why she was given up. She hurt both of their cats. They had 3 cats, and she just pawed him. She has the Pyr paw. She's pawed me in the face, right? So
Okay, there's a cue here. The Pyr paw. Okay, a Pyr paw is not a bad thing. Okay, a Pyr paw is hard for them to learn. Also, okay. Okay, I'm going to take 20 seconds here, Jamie. So instead of me trying to explain it, we're going to let the puppy explain the Pyr paw. Okay, back to the show.
Yeah, I think.
When they're bigger, it's a big bam.
Yeah, and so I mean, essentially, what you're saying, Jamie, is there was no ill intent.
No.
On her part. It's just like she's big, she doesn't know her strength, and so small creatures, it's probably not a good match, not a good fit.
Yeah,
so there was no intention to do any harm to the cat, in your opinion?
No, they know that too, but they just it was a tough situation. I have a parrot right here. She doesn't even, she'll go up and kind of look at it. She doesn't do anything.
Okay.
She had, she wouldn't do well with like super small animals in the house, but she's,
so big.
Yes. And she is, this is what I do want to stress, a 6-foot fence. I mean, this girl is agile, fast. I worry about, the dogs don't really have much access to like my upper, because I have gardening up there. But, my dogs wouldn't even have challenged getting out,
Let me get this straight. Your garden is not in the same yard as your dogs.
No, I have garden gates all the way around. So
Good.
I have a pretty big property. They just can't get up where I plant stuff. So they don't challenge it. It's just a garden fence. They try to get up there when I'm up there, but she is just a perfect dog. And she definitely, in her home, she did have another dog, little older, wouldn't play with her. So she got into a little trouble. She's never damaged anything here because she's got
she has an outlet for her.
She has a lot of outlets here, obviously. Yeah. So
7 of them.
7. She does great. I mean, obviously, I think a male as she gets older would be good. But if they had a male and a female, and she would do perfectly fine. She loves Lily.
I would like to go back to the cats for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the folks that had to surrender her back, didn't they have another dog for her?
They did, but he wouldn't play with her.
That's why she tried to play with the cats.
And yeah, she did a little dance. She would shoot on the outside of their house. She's never done anything like that. When she's outside, she's playing. And then she gets tired at night. She goes into her crate, and it's hard to even get her out to go to the bathroom because she's just exhausted.
Yeah.
I mean, she loves being outside. Okay. All 3 of them at night, they're just running around. They're running around all the time playing. Doesn't matter whether it's raining.
Okay. Let me ask you this. If, say, for example, Tracy applies to her and she's got 2 full-size cats, would that be an automatic denial in your opinion, or is that a case-by-case situation?
I can't say. My cats are upstairs. I can't
I'll
say.
say you have cats.
I do, but she doesn't. My cats stay upstairs.
They're separate.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, so she has to have similar sized youthful playmates. So she's not like a home that does not have playmates for her of similar size and energy and age is not going to be the right fit. We
Right.
may have another dog that's a good fit for you, Tracy, but
Oh, absolutely.
Irene's ideal home is not going to be a home where she's the only dog and or there's cats, because she, as Jamie has shared, she needs lots of outlet. And that's why we are seeing this really calm, lazy dog on her lap right now, is because she's gotten her wiggles out with all of her great playmates. And then she's having downtime now. And so that's, we are such a holistic rescue. Like we think about all these different pieces for the dogs and the people and the cats because, we want this to be the ultimate.
Right. Well, the reason I asked the question was it had the other dog been a playful dog and she had an outlet, would she still do the same thing with the cats?
I don't know, and I can't say.
And you can't.
I mean, that's why she was given up.
She doesn't have contact with your cats, so.
No, she does not. And, she doesn't, she also, they had bunnies and stuff. And I feel like all of my dogs hurt bunnies. And that's what she did. She had access to, like wildlife. And it was not so good. But you know what?
Jamie's got to be my favorite guest
one of my dogs,
because of all of her dogs.
They would not do well with them. You know? So,
Sure.
I mean,
okay. So that was just a question. That was just a question. So, but Tracy, don't not apply because there are other dogs. Okay.
Oh my gosh, there's so many great dogs. Yeah.
In fact, there's going to be two of them coming up.
There's a few in the Pacific Northwest. I'm, of course, I keep her as long for the perfect family because she is just the sweetest. Like she's just sweet. She's just a great dog. I know.
So let me ask you a question. How many dogs have you fostered over the years?
Oh, so when I adopted Angel at a year and she's almost 7, I was like 25, maybe.
And why?
Huh?
Why do you do it? What do you say to the people that say, I can't foster, I'll keep them all?
Well, I've
share.
I've kept several, but that's not happening anymore because
Yeah. Go ahead.
I do like, at this point, I had 3 brothers. They were the best dogs. And when they go to a home and they just are just loved, it just makes you just feel so good. I keep in contact with a lot of people. Even in, we've become pretty good friends in Ohio. She adopted one of the fosters that George had and a puppy. It just makes me happy just to even,
and plus too, you have 7 of your own dogs and you live alone. That's got to be a handful sometimes.
What's really funny is I don't feel overwhelmed. I work from home. And, I get up when the dogs are outside running around. I get up and, I always check on them. If I'm on a meeting, I bring them in the house so I don't have to worry about it. But my dogs are really they're good dogs, and they're just really good dogs. I just, and this is why, like fostering, to me, it's just, they just all play together. It's like, I don't know. I just don't.
Well, there's got to be some sort of rewards in there for you,
Well, of course,
in
there.
your own way. I mean, everybody will see rewards differently, but you're saving lives.
Yes, and you know what? I mean, it's just I wasn't able to do that in, when I lived in California or whatever, and then when I got involved with the rescue and adopted Angel as my first one. It's just a good feeling, and I cry every time one leaves. Like,
Well, and that's good, but that's got to be bittersweet, huh?
it is bittersweet, but it's also just like just a really happy feeling.
Well, and why is that? Could it have something to do with you are comfortable with where the dog is going?
Yes, I always have to be, obviously, I've never sent a dog off to somebody that wasn't a good fit.
And with GPRS, you have the final say, right?
That's right. That's right. And the
And
foster
with Mountain Mamas, you have the final say, and the other rescues that you foster for, because you don't foster just for GPRS, right?
Well, I'm no longer. I did adopt, through three little kitties. I did adopt he's my youngest one. He was a foster and then moved to another foster. But yeah, I don't foster through them anymore just because I feel there's still a need, there's still a need through, and GPRS is my
That's your primary, that's your home rescue. That's your base
that's
rescue.
my heart. Yeah. And these dogs are my heart.
And you fostered for Mountain Mamas because you were in the right place at the right time, and they didn't have anybody else, correct?
I fostered two puppies through Mountain Mamas. Oh, three actually. Three, yeah.
And remember, Mountain Mamas, Pyrs, and Pups is based out of Utah, not Washington, where Jamie is.
Yep. That one, they usually don't transport to Washington, which was a special situation.
Right.
And then
that was a situation where you were there, you were available, and you took the dog. So kudos to you.
Yeah, and I drove to Salem and pulled a dog out of boarding there because the foster was going to surrender the dog and not give it back to the rescue. So I went and pulled it out of
Salem? Isn't that where the Asher house is in Salem, Oregon?
No, I am in Washougal, which is really close to Portland, across the river. Just for Mountain Mamas had a dog that needed help.
Yep.
So,
and that was good.
Yeah. And, I put him on transport back to Texas back to his foster there. So.
Okay, good.
Well, thank you so much, Jamie. It's always good to see you and
yeah,
get to check out your new foster.
Yeah,
and hear
and
about
hopefully she'll she'll find her perfect home eventually, and she has a home here until then.
That's right. Until then, she's got a perfect home right now until she finds her forever home.
Yeah,
because you're a stepping stone to her next journey. That's all.
That's right. That's right.
Good. All right, Jamie. Thank you so much. It's good seeing you again too. So.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again. You'll have another foster dog when she gets adopted. So
I will have Mitch next week. So
and
he's only he's
a baby. Yeah.
He's a baby.
I always harass Jamie. Like, for example, when I heard she got Irene, I wrote in the foster group, Phoebe, and her last name has a good ring to it.
I don't need. I think I'm topped out at 7. It's like.
I agree. You got your physical limitations, just like anybody would. Yours are higher than most people's, but
I'm always at the vet's office, so then it's more, right? More money.
Yeah, the vet, when you call, all they see is dollar signs. So
I bring 2 in at a time, so I don't have to pay like 2 separate office visits.
Oh. I didn't think about
it. I used to do that with my dogs too. I was like, okay, annual wellness checks. We're going as a family.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and now Tracy, pay attention. Now we got 2 coming up here that could be could be perfect for your home, and you don't want to miss them. Now, I'm not sure which one's coming up first. Which video should I play first?
I think
Sydney?
we're going to do Cullen, also known
Okay.
as Griswold, first.
All right.
I'm
You going to stay for the show, Jamie, or are you going to bail out?
I have
Yeah.
to go. I have family to go visit. So
Okay.
Thank you,
thank
Jamie.
you,
All right, Jamie.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
All right. Bye, Jamie. Have a great
Bye.
one. Bye. Wow. Okay. So I'll play Cullen's video then. Wow. Wow.
Hi.
There he is. Look at that boy.
He is long and lanky.
Oh, look, we have Tommy. Hi, Tommy.
Hi there.
We lost Tommy.
I'm here.
All
She's
right.
Keep the other one entertained.
Yes. So
Look
this
at Colin and look at Garvey. Wow.
little chonk in the background here is Garvey. And then
Wow. And as usual, a couple of the good looking dogs here. So pay attention. I believe her name was Tracy. Here's two. Here's one of these is bound to qualify for you.
Yeah, as we kind of said in his video, we aren't sure on cats yet for Cullen. Only because he hasn't like officially been tested yet. He doesn't really pay any attention to like the strays. You're getting a lot of butt shots today.
We love it.
Yeah, look at that.
But yeah,
I know you got to peek over the top of them.
anyway,
I love it.
so this is him. So he does not seem to pay much attention to the stray cats that are on our walks. Doesn't seem to have like a real like chase drive or anything like that. So cats could be, but we've never tested him like in the home. So
So
can't-
you just don't know how he is with cats.
yeah, we can't quite say
But
that.
we do say bigger dogs for this one because as you can see, he likes to sit on things. So he will really sit
Oh,
on
he
his,
might squish a cat.
Yeah. he will sit on his brother's head. He will sit on our laps.
Wait a minute. Back up for a second. What did you just say?
He likes to sit
Yes.
He's just like swinging his butt everywhere.
Yes. And that's what he does.
He sits on Garvey's head.
Yes. Yes. And like I said, he will sit on our laps too, even in the bathroom.
Okay,
He'll follow-
folks, that's the show for today.
exactly.
He's special. There he goes.
But yeah, he's a good looking boy.
Yeah, I'm going to put his QR code up there. Man, how do you not? adopt a dog that will sit on his brother's head?
I know.
And then how do you not adopt a brother that will allow him to sit on his head?
I know. I know.
Yeah.
So
we-
they
That
apparently
is
get
so-
along well together.
Yes. No, we lucked out because within an hour of bringing Garvey home a few weeks ago, they were playing in the house. So
Okay. Just out of curiosity, could they be adopted together?
I think so.
They quite like each other, I think.
Okay. Is that an option, Sydney? You've been screening for a long time.
Yeah, totally.
Wow. Awesome. Now, so what would his perfect home look like? He looks mellow to me
Oh,
because, well, he's not sitting on anybody's head right now, is he?
Yeah,
He is
he's
fully on
like
my lap.
doing his camera.
He's sitting in your
shot,
lap,
but-
Tommy?
Yes, his butt is on my lap.
Okay. That's called a true lap dog.
But this is him after he's already walked 2 miles today, and those two have probably played for about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So the witching hour will come later today when he will
I believe it.
hello afternoon. Sir.
Yeah.
Wow. Now,
But yeah.
you're in an apartment, so in order for him to go out and play, you got to take him there, right?
Yeah, and we would not recommend an apartment for his forever home. There's a lot going on here, a lot of
Well,
dogs, a lot of people. So
He gets a little over.
well, that takes a lot of gall
Okay,
to
he
say
gets
that. He's living in an
overstimulated.
apartment doing well, and you're saying not recommending an apartment.
yeah,
yeah, just best case scenario, I think.
Okay.
I agree.
And I think so too, because not every dog is, set up to live in an apartment for the rest of his life, right?
Right.
Yeah,
hmm
but he definitely needs a young.
Look how mellow he is.
This is false advertisement. This is not his normal.
All right, Sydney, you're up.
Yeah, and I think that it's a good reminder that like foster homes, the intent is for them to be a temporary home, and so for him to be in an apartment with you two who are experienced in managing like a shorter apartment stay for a foster, you guys are experienced and you can do it, but you went into it knowing this is like a short-term thing for him because his ultimate home is going to be a yard where he can really get the wiggles out with like similar to Irene, like someone of similar size who's going to play with him, and then they could flop all over each other when they take a nap.
Yes, for sure. He still has yet to find a playmate that will romp around outside quite a bit. But that would be ideal. He can take Garvey out a little bit, so he's a little rough sometimes. That's just
Okay. Because he's
How old
young.
is he?
Yeah.
He's a very young adult.
They have him,
I
listed
think
around 2.5.
I think he's under 2.
Yeah.
He's a puppy, and we're still
Okay.
trying to get some weight on him as well. So
Yeah.
he's quite thin yet. So he's got
Yeah.
some room to grow yet.
Okay.
He looks majestic.
Yeah, his coat and his fur are beautiful. It's like really long and sleek. There's not really any curl to it, and it's super tan, like all throughout.
So he looks all Pyrenees, and he does
How-
to me.
Yeah. How often do you have to brush him?
Not often.
His coat actually kind of is pretty
Yeah,
low maintenance, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Well, you only have 2 seasons where you are too, so that's not fair.
He really doesn't shed that much either, which, compared to his brother here, is a big old difference.
yeah.
But yeah, he's gold in his
yeah.
coat. He's got some quirky little ears that you can't quite see right now.
Yeah.
Has he does he let you trim his nails without fuss, or how does he do with that?
We've had to actually wrap his paw like once a week since we got him about 6 weeks ago. He doesn't love that. So
Okay.
paw touching is not his favorite thing.
You just mentioned Paul. He got up and left.
Yeah, it's like just about healed. So when he actually was at headquarters for like a week or two before we got him, he ended up escaping out of one of the chain link enclosures. So he climbed out of it and it ended up hurting his paw. And we think he did it because he just wanted to be by people or by the people that he came in with.
So you think he hurt his paw on purpose?
No.
No, it was accident, but so
All right.
he needs company, and he needs company that's either canine or human all the time. So
Correct. Yeah.
because both of you like leave the home for work, and
Yep.
he hangs out with Garvey.
Yep.
And they seem to be okay doing that.
Yeah, for sure. They do. I've got a Ring camera, and I've checked it a few times. They play while we're gone. They bark while we're gone. So they're good friends.
Is he sitting on your shoulder?
Yeah.
He's weird. Yep.
I had to ask.
Yeah.
He just
So if
flops
you'd
his
like
butt
a
anywhere,
playful Velcro dog,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he actually was an only dog for a couple of weeks before we got Garvey. And while we were gone, he did not wreck anything.
Okay.
We were a little shocked by. We do not recommend him being an only dog by any means. It was temporary. But he did great. He's never wrecked anything in the house.
wow.
So
Speaking of which, what would his perfect home look like?
definitely another playful dog. We're gone like 8-9 hours a day. So I do think it'd be better to have somebody home a little bit more frequently than that. And somebody who's definitely willing to take him on some long walks. Because we've taken him like 3 miles at a go one time and he's done great. So
We also think he needs a confident owner because he does need some work on his leash skills. It's pretty reactive to other dogs. And like I said, we're in an apartment in downtown Houston, so there are dogs everywhere. So it's getting better, but he needs to keep working on that.
yeah.
Okay. And have you ever thought for a second it could be the other dog sending bad signals?
Yeah, there's a lot of dogs that are sending bad signals.
So he does it more often than not then.
Yeah. And it's a good
Okay.
point.
All right.
Because there have been dogs that don't really pay attention to him and he doesn't pay as much attention to them. And that's the majority of
Okay.
that.
But he typically gets along with dogs though, right?
Yeah, I mean, he got a lot. He did bark at Garvey when we first introduced them outside. So we were a little nervous at first, but literally as soon as we got inside, they were fine together. So I just don't.
Introductions were important.
Yeah, we had to take him on a walk right away and
Good.
give him a little bit of decompression. Like he wanted to go play with Garvey right away, and Garvey was kind of just like, "Hey, give me a second." But then
Yeah.
Garvey was just look at him again. I mean,
And then
Elizabeth saying her boy Austin, she adopted Du Bois. Okay, and he does. He's a sitter of on things too.
yeah.
And he's beautiful, black and white one. He's got beautiful badger face.
Yeah.
Definitely don't recommend younger kids for him because of this here. And he'll step on you too if you're on the couch and he's trying to get away with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no cats because he'll sit on a cat.
Probably.
He will. Yes, he will.
Yeah. No spatial awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you know how easy it is to teach space? I'll send you a document, Molly.
Good idea. But
I mean, I've got it written instructions. It's so easy.
perfect. I like that.
Now, what about? Oh, look at this. I
Yeah,
want to
I
see
mean-
some zoomies. I want to see zoomies. Okay, I haven't seen zoomies in a while.
They usually involve going over the couch.
Yeah.
He's got it up, so he will definitely need the tall fence because he's cleared this couch by a foot or two when he's jumped over it. So
Wow.
You just recently had another dog that did that too, didn't you?
yeah, we thought we were done with that, but no,
It's round 2.
Didn't Hamish do that too?
He tried.
he wasn't as graceful. Excuse me.
Yeah, he was just too clumsy, huh?
Yeah. He definitely was.
But he's doing great in his new home, isn't he?
He is.
He looks very happy, and they are obsessed with him.
Good. All right. Yeah, see, he's not a candidate for the big butt contest at all.
My dog Mortimer has woken up briefly.
Mortimer is looking.
Yes.
Oh,
Hi,
cute.
boy.
Usually he's like stone cold out for the whole show.
Yeah. But he's looking at all the commotion now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely time for round 3 of playtime.
Yeah, I build Sydney in the description of today's show as her and Mortimer are hosting today's show. So
Yes.
wherever there's Sydney, there's Mortimer.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, now he's trying to.
Wait, look at them.
And this is kind of what we're talking about. Like he just
Uh-huh.
I'm part of the furniture. As far as
Yeah.
And there you have it, folks. You have two very good GPRS fosters. Now, I was going to ask you a question. I asked Jamie the same question, and she was able to give us an approximate. How many dogs have you all fostered?
Tommy's
over the
different
time?
than me. Tommy's probably at like 55 now.
55?
Tommy has had quite a few fosters. Yeah, I'm at 15.
Wow.
So
Okay. And why did you foster 55 dogs? I can't imagine that.
yeah. Texas is a crazy state when it comes to dogs.
Yeah.
You saved a lot of lives.
There's always another one in need, so it makes it easier to send the ones we've got onto their forever homes.
Right.
We've had some dogs that have had like some awesome homes. We've had dogs like in the snow. We've had dogs on paddle boards.
I think she had a dog that once went to a home that they had a private jet.
Yeah, she went to Colorado for spring break on their private jet with the
Oh,
family.
boy.
So they're usually
boy.
bigger and better things. So that makes it easier to get to say goodbye.
So did you, so how did Molly start fostering? You encourage it for Molly?
Yes.
Or was it an order?
I was probably
It
going
was
to do
her.
it whether she wanted me to or not.
Yeah. I was prepared.
There was a Facebook friend who was involved in rescue who had posted a picture, and I was like, I'll take him. That's kind of how it started. And then, you know, they just keep giving us dogs as soon as one goes, and we're opening our arms to them. So,
Yeah.
And since you're roommates, that made her involved also.
yeah, she's gotten very involved, Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has. I mean, look at her. She made 2 videos now.
Yes, it was quite the project for her this week. So
Yeah.
she did good.
She did well. So actually, we got to start talking about Garvey, don't we? So I'll play Garvey's video, and we can. Well, maybe if we get lucky, Colin will let you talk about Garvey. Jesus Christ! Okay, I'm not playing any video yet. This is better than any video.
Okay, I think we're ready for a video, but this is hilarious.
Okay, then let me slowly find where I put the video here. All right. Oh crap, there it is. All right, here we go. Wow. You know, while that video was playing, I had a thought. Now you're in trouble. We lost Sydney. Anyway, you know those little child potty seats that you can get for the kids?
Yeah.
What happens if you get Colin one?
Oh.
Would he sit on it?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Hi, Sydney.
I'm back. I'm sorry. Mortimer needed some assistance up from the bed, and he had to go potty. So
Gotcha. Mortimer is a senior. He can't do what Colin's doing.
yeah, he's
Mortimer
11.
probably wouldn't want to do what Colin's doing right now. I I can't believe that Garvey puts up with all that.
Oh, we can't either.
Yeah, he's a trooper, this one.
He takes
Okay,
up
I'm
half
gonna-
the couch.
Okay, I just changed the QR code to Garvey.
So we're trying to get weight on Griswold, and this one needs to lose a couple pounds.
Okay.
So he is, I think, about 110 pounds, but he's probably got about 10 pounds to lose.
Oh, okay.
He's a little bit chunky, but he's beautiful.
Yeah.
He is beautiful. So he has kind of like those grayish butter, like a couple different colors in his ears, it looks like.
Yeah.
Like a little gray and tan on his head. And the rest of him's white for the most part, but he's got some really cute, subtle markings on his little ears. And he actually does not have double deuce, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
yeah, we were
Really?
by that. Here, Garvey.
I bet you somebody had him removed.
Yeah, because
That's what I thought.
he looks at you like a peer. He listens about as well as a peer.
He's got the peer paw.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got the peer paw. He doesn't come. So when you call him, he turns his head the other way.
Yes.
Stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, he's a peer. I think somebody took dude calls away from him.
Judgmentally too.
Yeah, he gives you that judgy look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a really handsome boy.
Super, yeah.
Now, wow. And how old is he?
He has him at about 6.
Okay.
Quite playful for 6.
They thought that.
It looks like he doesn't have much of a choice with Griswold.
I mean, yeah, but at headquarters, he was there for a few weeks before we grabbed him. And they actually, everyone was like, oh, yeah, he's like 2 or 3 because he's still so playful.
Looks like his family, his prior family didn't have any problem feeding him.
No.
He seems so happy.
Yeah.
He is so funny because that pose with his little paws crossed, that's kind of his default pose. So
I saw his paws crossed. Yes.
it's
Yes.
usually like that.
Yeah.
If he's laying down, those paws are crossed.
Well, wait a minute. So he lays down, crosses his paws, and Colton sits on his head.
Yes. Yes, exactly. That's what we do at this house.
What a household you have.
Yeah.
You guys have made my day. I haven't been feeling well. Now I feel great.
He's a good boy.
It seems like he has like the classic peer coat as well.
Yes. He's got a lot thicker coat than Griswold does.
Yeah.
But he's got kind of a little peanut head.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So that makes him a little bit overweight, makes him look a lot overweight then, doesn't it?
Yeah. He, like I said, he's got a nice wiggle to him when he walks.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw his wiggle butt. And if you have him long enough, you probably be able to enter him into the big butt contest because we're going to partition the big butt contest now from age.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe gender even. I don't know.
Yeah, he has some really nice dreamy eyeliner too.
He's
He
a handsome
does.
boy.
Very thick.
And he walks really well too. We've done 2 miles today as well.
Wow. Look at him.
He walks nicely on a leash. He likes to bark when he sees other dogs, but other than that, he walks quite nicely.
Yeah.
I think he would be good for pickles.
Your pickles, yes.
My pickles.
Come here.
I'd probably get denied.
I think you already have your hands full.
Oh, well, I'm down to 4, 3, 4. I'm down to 4 dogs. So I don't have my hands full. Wow,
Yeah.
look at the difference in butts right there. We
Yeah.
just both saw their butts side by side.
Yeah. Yep. And Griswold just loves to play so much, and Garvey is such a trooper. Like, we know Garvey. At first, I was like, does this dog need another dog? But Garvey definitely needs another dog. He loves to play. He seems like he came out of his shell super quickly.
Good.
Because of having Griswold. I mean, Griswold kind of forced his on him.
He
Look at
definitely
them butts
has
side by side. Yeah,
like
yeah. Griswold does need to gain
comparison.
a little. Sorry, Sydney. I talked over you. I couldn't hear you.
And neither. Go ahead, Sydney.
No, I just was laughing because Garvey's butt, like his body, is just such a wide load in comparison.
Yeah, he's a thickums.
It is, yeah. But
How much weight do you think Colin needs to gain?
He probably needs to gain the 10 that Garvey needs to lose, honestly.
Yeah. At least.
Maybe you can do one of those transfers from one dog to the other, huh?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
But
You know, the problem you're going to have with Cullen is he's burning a lot of calories.
yeah.
So that's going to make it a little harder for him to gain weight.
Yeah, definitely. And I know, like, we've been having this issue with strays in Texas for a while now where they all come with a lot of worms, unfortunately. And they are getting super, super hard to get rid of. Like, he's been on multiple rounds of dewormer, and we're just now turning a corner. So he'll be nice and healthy by the time he goes.
So he's not the only one eating.
Correct. Yeah. So we're hoping that we finally have it solved and he can gain some weight and
Cool.
good stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
But yeah, Garvey, we're slowly. He's on a weight management food, and we're slow. Like, we're amping up the amount of miles he can walk, and I've got him on a joint supplement so that he doesn't, have pitch pain, being that he's a little bit older.
Well,
yeah.
Obviously, now that Cullen's involved in this game, he's burning more calories now than he used to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless he's getting his headset on, that'd be different.
Yeah, that could be why he's not eating as much.
Look at Cullen's tail. Look how fluffy his tail is.
Yeah, they're both really good looking dogs.
Yeah.
They're both very happy dogs too. Yeah. Look at this. Okay. Oh, Garvey's going to say, "Don't you do that to me again."
Yeah. But they also, like the resource guarding, we're not too concerned about that. The only thing that Garvey got upset about me trying to take away from him was an animal carcass that he picked up on one of our walks. So,
yeah, that would be interesting to try to. But how did you get it away from him? Did you trade him?
We turned around, came back, and I grabbed some peanut butter, and he dropped it. So
you made a trade.
Yeah. Yep.
Good.
So
that's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, that's the only thing. These two, they eat within 15 feet of each other, so there's resource guarding. It's not a very strong rate with these two.
Yeah, and let me touch on that just briefly from a behavior standpoint, the trading. All right. Always remember that the treat, when you reward your dog for an action, the treat itself is not the reward. The offer from you is the reward. And what that does, that will ultimately make anything that comes from you is higher value than anything they find.
Yes. Yeah. So and even then, he was not like, he would just turn his head away from me. They're not like, he's not mean or anything about it. I can put my hand in their food. They can have bones around each other and there's not any issues.
How'd you know about, Daphne hasn't been on yet. She probably won't be on today. And where is Daphne located?
She's in
Texas, right?
Yeah, she's in Texas and she's about 75 pounds.
There you go.
So
that's a fair question because we did advertise Daphne.
Yeah, she's tall and slender.
Yeah.
But she also enjoys playing. So
Daphne's young too, right?
She is. Yeah, I think. Let me look. I'm remembering that she's maybe 2.5. Yeah. Okay.
I do have her video uploaded. Maybe we'll play it for Heidi there, if we have time when we're done here.
Yeah.
Because it's a new video for her for 2026. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Daphne's being fostered near Dallas, Texas.
Okay. Yeah. And she was planning to be on today, but her foster ran into a problem apparently and can't make it. So and that's okay. That happens. We'll get him rescheduled.
Yeah, but Daphne is being fostered. Like there's 2 resident dogs, and one of them definitely is a playmate, and so she. I think both of them are female, the resident dogs, but they're a different breed, but they all play really well and get along really.
And Daphne, and Daphne was born the happiest dog on the planet too.
Yes,
she's a very happy dog.
Yeah, she also is very happy. So
yeah, that means if you're a grump, you might want her. She will take that away from you in a heartbeat.
She'll give you some sunshine. Yes.
That's right. So, But yeah, if we have time at the end of the show, I'll try to play her video before we exit into the exit video.
Well,
Hang in there, Heidi.
Yeah, thank you both for coming on. I mean, these boys are, pretty different from each other, but they still both have a pretty high happiness quotient.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just been so fun to see them.
Yeah, we kind of
Yeah, and see him sitting on people. We don't. I'm glad we didn't get him to. We didn't see him sitting on Garvey's head because
We almost did.
Yeah,
we almost did. But we did better. We saw the true lap dog in him.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, he settled
Look at them playing bitey face, just
Yep.
sprawled out on the couch playing bitey face.
They're happy.
Yeah, they're both great with each other. And actually, Garvey, I think, lived his life with a beagle prior to coming to GPRS. So that's where we think like another smaller dog might be okay. But as you can see, he loves to play with another dog closer to his
Right.
well.
Yeah.
And the fur balls, he just coughs them back out when he gets one. Huh?
Yep.
Oh, and Marcus had a good howl too. We were laughing the
yeah.
other day because he actually sounded like a beagle.
Oh.
We both looked at each other.
So the beagle taught him to be a beagle?
He sounded like a beagle.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm glad they didn't have cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Great Pyrenees Rescue Society.org. All three of these dogs, that's where you go to adopt them. The links to their profiles are in the comments. That's what that little QR code up there is. You can apparently scan it with your phone and that'll take you to their profile also. So I can't make it work, but I suck at phones. Well, I mean, probably just me. All right. Wow, you guys, that was amazing. We are going to have time to play Daphne's little video, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have anything to add about either one of your dogs before we leave?
Well, just get your applications in soon.
Yep, they're both good boys.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
because now that they have exposure, there's a possibility they can go faster now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will for sure.
All right. Okay. So wow. Thank you, everybody. Next week, I don't know who we got coming on next week. I forget.
We have Skippy Skippins Rescue.
Skippy Skippins. That's right. We was going to have her last week, and Stephanie, bless her heart, she got sick, and hopefully, hope she feels better. So, and we don't have any problem with that. We just played the headquarters, the GPRS headquarters show.
Yep.
We always got that to fall back on. Thank you for doing that too, Molly.
Of course.
So here's Daphne's video before we exit into our exits. This is a new one for her. And I put Heidi's, I put Daphne's profile in the comments also.
Great.
And that is one happy dog. I said, I think anybody would enjoy adopting her. Just a happy girl. And those two, holy crap. If you're even thinking about if it's possible to adopt both of them together, I think that would be a good thing, because who else is going to let somebody sit on their head?
Yeah. Honestly.
And I think I would break Colin's heart if he couldn't sit on his pal's head.
Very much so.
All right, everybody. What a show. Next week, Skippy Skippin's, what's the name of that? Skippy Skippin's something and Rescue or something like that. Rescue and Sanctuary, I think it is.
Yeah.
Skippy is one of their Pyrenees.
Yes, he was basically her husband's heart dog. He's still with us, but yeah, they had a special bond.
No, I'm not in Northwest Ohio. I'm in Western Ohio, not Northwestern Ohio. Well, no secret, I'm in Springfield, Ohio. All right. So I'm not sure who you are, GP Dog Drool. I kind of like that. Great Pyrenees Dog Drool. I kind of like your name already. One of the things that you have to do when you have Great Pyrenees is embrace the fur and drool. Okay.
Oh, I just got slug slimed from Mortimer. So yeah.
And also too, if I don't have white fur in my food, I send my plate back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the way it is. Look at those two.
Yeah.
Just look at those two.
You know, they're cute.
And we didn't get to see any zoomies, but we got to see Bitey Face. That's good enough.
Yep.
All right, everybody. We're going to see you next week. All right.
Yeah. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.